just like have someone else who gets it, because it's impossible to not, at times. I think everyone experiences this, you know. It's like a very deep love for each other, I think.
I'm excited to be able to perform tonight.
Even those who have never heard of One Direction are probably still familiar with Harry Styles. The 29-year-old is one of the biggest musicians in the world, having headlined Coachella in 2022 and performed a sold-out global tour. He gained popularity from his time with the group One Direction. In this captivating video, we'll delve into the luxury assets of Harry Styles before and after fame and how it changed his lifestyle totally with latest luxury assets, from opulent mansions to breathtaking car collection, expensive vacations, and more. But first, who is Harry Styles? Harry Edward Styles was born on February 1, 1994, in Evesham, Worcestershire. When he was 7, his parents divorced, and Harry and his older sister Gemma were brought up in the beautiful village of Holmes Chapel, Cheshire, by their mum, Anne. "That was a really weird time," he later recalled. "I remember crying about it. I didn't really get what was going on properly. I was just sad that my parents wouldn't be together anymore." Harry has remained incredibly close to his mom, who happily went on to remarry. "Sometimes he phones up to 5 times a day," she has said. "When there's a time difference, he tends to text saying, 'I love you, Mom,' or 'I miss you. He's still my little boy." What was life like for Harry Styles before becoming famous? Before his life changed forever on The X Factor, Harry had already developed a keen interest in music as the lead singer of a school band called White Eskimo. But by the time the X Factor auditions came round in 2010, Harry, then 16, had just finished his GCSE exams and planned to return to college in September to study law, sociology, and business. But of course, that was not to be. Joined by his supportive mum, stepfather Robin, and sister, Harry auditioned as a solo act for the hit show, singing "Isn't She Lovely" by Stevie Wonder. He impressed 2 of the 3 judges, Nicole Scherzinger and Simon Cowell, and made it through to the next round. Like his future bandmates, Harry failed to progress into the category for solo males, though, and his X Factor dream appeared all but over. But then guest judge Nicole suggested putting 5 of the rejects into a band. The rest, as they say, is history. It was Harry who came up with the name One Direction, and just 2 weeks after they were put together, the boys performed their first song as a group, an acoustic version of Torn. They were an instant hit with the British public and ended up finishing in 3rd place. Immediately after the X Factor, Harry signed up to Simon's Psycho Records label, along with the 4 other hopefuls: Niall Horan, Zayn Malik, Liam Payne, and Louis Tomlinson. In September 2011, the boys released their debut single, What Makes You Beautiful. It entered the UK charts at #1 as the most pre-ordered Sony Music Entertainment single in history. It was by no means the last record they would set. After signing with Columbia Records in the States, 1D released the track in America in February 2012, and their domination of the US began. Their first album, Up All Night, was released globally at the start of 2012. It became the UK's fastest-selling debut album and topped the charts in 16 countries, including the US. One Direction had become the first British group in US chart history to enter at #1 with a debut album, securing their place in the Guinness Book of World Records. In the years after, they were unstoppable. They have sold 7.6 million albums and 26 million singles in the US, becoming one of the best-selling boy bands of all time with 7 Brit Awards, 7 American Music Awards, 6 Billboard Music Awards, and 4 MTV Video Music Awards. Harry released his first solo single, Sign of the Times, in 2017, and in May of that year, debuted his self-titled first album. He released his second, Fine Line, in 2019 and his third, Harry's House, in 2022. Harry's House won Album of the Year and Best Pop Vocal Album at the 65th Grammy Awards, and Album of the Year at 43rd Brit Awards. A lot changed, and so his account balance with this impressive career. So what are Harry Styles' luxury assets today? 1. Real estate portfolio. Let's begin with his bachelor pad, North London. Before investing in any property, and just at the start of his fame in 2010, 16-year-old Styles rented out a 5-floor unit in North London with his new bandmates after their success on The X Factor. The unit was in Princess Park Manor, a mid-19th century Italianate-style complex located on 30 acres of parkland. Built in 1849, it was originally a mental asylum home to 2,500 patients before being converted into luxury apartments in 1995. The building's glitzy apartments have become known for housing budding artists in the UK's music industry. Other former tenants include Ashley Cole, Jermaine Pennant, McFly and the Saturdays. The rising boy band would have shared a spacious living space with arched windows, ensuite bathrooms, communal tennis courts, and a gym. They eventually moved into their own units in the building, getting a great taste of the rock star life. Next, his Erskine house, Hampstead Heath. At the baby age of 18, almost a year after One Direction released their first album in 2012, Styles made his first real estate purchase, snapping up a reported $4.8 million stucco house in North London's pastoral suburban Hampstead Heath, which is famous for its stunning views of the London skyline. Perched behind high walls and gates for privacy, the 4-bedroom, 3.5-bathroom complex features French doors, hardwood floors, and skylights. Harry likely slept in the 2,300-square-foot residence's private suite, which had its own dressing room. Of course, there's a fully landscaped back garden, too. Eerily enough, the property had its own Watcher House moment when, in 2019, Pablo Tarrazaga Orrero was convicted of stalking the star by posting notes in his letterbox and camping outside the house. Despite the incident, Styles still owns the charming residence. The peaceful village is a celebrity hotspot, with neighbors like Benedict Cumberbatch, Helena Bonham Carter, and Ricky Gervais. Next, he bought two historic Hampstead Heath homes, London. In 2019, Styles bought a $10.9 million Grade 2 listed Georgian house across the secluded street from his original white stucco home, which he still owns. The house has 5 bedrooms, private outside parking, and lots of space for entertaining. A year later, he put down $5.5 million for an 18th-century villa next door to the second one. Little is known about these two neighboring properties, though they were once one mansion before being separated into 2 semi-detached homes. So many have speculated that Styles is planning to construct a massive mega compound from the 3 structures. First mansion in American Hollywood Hills pad, Los Angeles. Styles next invested in an ultra-modern Hollywood Hills mansion, a luxe gated lot perched above the famed Sunset Strip, for which he forked out $6.9 million in 2016. The 4,400-square-foot contemporary 4-bedroom, 6-bathroom estate is sleek, spacious, and splashy, with a home movie theater, a chef's kitchen, a penthouse primary suite, and a kidney-shaped pool with a spillover spa. Did we mention the glass walls that open onto the terraces? It's less than a minute's drive from the famed Sunset Strip, yet feels like it is hours away, says Emma Hernan, who was the listing agent. Last, his sprawling Tribeca penthouse, New York. As Styles launched his solo career, making his debut with an appearance on Saturday Night Live, his next megastar milestone involves selling his home on Sunset Strip to purchase an $8.7 million penthouse in New York City's Tribeca neighborhood in 2017. The sophisticated, historic unit at 443 Greenwich is in a newly renovated 19th-century red brick building that was formerly a factory that has been used by bookbinders and drug, glass, and toy companies. Today it has been transformed by architect and interior design firm Cetra Ruddy into a luxurious residence that houses the who's who of Hollywood. 2. Luxury timepieces. Let's look at what cool watches Harry Styles has got inside his watch collection. First, Audemars Piguet Royal Oak. One Direction fame Styles is among the richest music stars in the industry and spends his million-dollar fortune on some of the finest watches. Starting with the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak self-winding in the Harry Styles watch collection. The watch features a stunning 18K rose gold case and is offered with a leather strap. The Royal Oak watch comes with a gold bezel and black dial with a tapisserie pattern with gold markers and hands. The watch is worth over $66,000 in the secondary market. Next is a Rolex Day-Date 40 18K gold. Next comes the Rolex Day-Date 40 in the Harry Styles watch collection. The watch offers an 18K yellow gold case with a gold bracelet. The Rolex watch offers a champagne gold dial with polished gold markers and hands and comes with day-date functionality. The watch retails at $55,000 in the gray market. Last is the Cartier tank. Louis Styles has also got a stunning Cartier Tank Louis in his luxury watch collection. The Cartier Tank watch offers a silver dial with automatic movement along with blues and black Roman numerals. The watch comes packed in an 18K yellow gold case and a black leather strap. The Tank Louis retails at around $11,500 in the secondary market. What are your thoughts on his exclusive watch collection? 3. Luxury car collection. Let's start with the classic 1966 Mercedes-Benz 230 SL convertible. The singer was seen driving around in the car sometime around January 2014 in West Hollywood, and has been repeatedly seen driving it since then. The car is finished in white exterior paint and gets bright chrome rims with a blacked-out center section. It is priced around $138,000 in today's value. Next is a stunning art piece, a 1972 Ferrari Dyno 246 GT. Another classic car in Harry Styles' collection is the 1972 Ferrari Dino 246 GT. The Dyno 246 GT's value is estimated at around $362,450, and it is finished in a bright yellow exterior color. This car was spotted after Styles left his concert wearing sunglasses. He has also been snapped quite a few times cruising around London in the same car. At an auction held a while ago, one Dino fetched as much as $635,000. Which one of these is your favorite? Next to his beautiful car collection, he enjoys expensive and exclusive vacations. What better way to escape the limelight than owning a private island? Harry Styles acquired a breathtaking oasis in the Bahamas, where he can retreat from the hustle and bustle of his global fame. This exclusive piece of paradise offers pristine beaches, crystal clear waters, and unparalleled privacy. By purchasing this luxurious getaway, Harry has invested in his well-being, ensuring that he can unwind and recharge amidst the tranquility of nature. The private island in the Bahamas cost $10 million. Harry Styles has a quite big investment portfolio. Which one of all his assets is your favorite? Watch now also the video, where we delve into the world of multi-awarded rapper and worldwide celebrated fashion designer Kanye West and his luxury assets before and after fame. Quite a crazy adventure, that's for sure. So click the link in the description to watch his journey of how he became one of the world's most popular rappers with all his different business ventures. We love interacting with you in the comments, so drop us a message and let us know which personality you want to see next. Until then, stay curious, stay creative, and keep exploring.